This commentary video is sponsored by
Okay, y'all are driving me crazy with this phone comment. Not that I should be proving anything to you guys, but just so they stop. So here's the video of me surprising him. So you can see his hand, and you can see that his phone is in his lap, and he pulls out his phone. You can literally, I'll do it again. So yeah. Also, I know all the girls, and I've known them since last year, since I met them, and they're all so nice. And these comments are just getting ridiculous, and I don't know why you guys are assuming so much about my relationship. I'm so happy, and I've been doing distance for over a year now, and my boyfriend and I are literally obsessed with each other and are in contact with each other like every minute of the day, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Hello, welcome back. How you doing? You look great. And if you are here from TikTok, in case you searched up this subject alone and you're from TikTok, welcome. Glad to see you on YouTube. Don't know why you're here, but you are here because we're going to talk about this couch boy, couch guy, whatever you want to call him. This viral, whatever you want to call it, has been haunting me. Reason being is because it has gone so viral to the point where I'm really looking at this video over and over again, in which we're going to look at it again. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll see in a second. I don't know what to think anymore, honestly. So that's why we're here. I have a bunch of clips and a bunch of TikTok accounts to reference and go through, because this rabbit hole that I kind of went down, it was a lot. It's not just that one video. It spawned created TikTok accounts, video responses, a whole barraging of comments. There was so much to dive into. And I just want to make this clear. We're not going to be is this couch guy cheating or not? We're not here to do any of that, because obviously we don't know, because it's all speculative at this point, but it is fishy. That's why we're here, because I found it so interesting that I wanted to talk about it. I don't usually talk about TikTok stuff. Trust me, I really don't, because if I tried to, it would never end. I try to stick to YouTube stuff, but this was too interesting to me to pass up. Keep that in mind. We're not here to discuss if he's cheating or not. We're not here for that. We are going to analyze some stuff. So, without further ado, let's get into this video. Hey, what is up, everybody? Yes, I've returned to your phone, your computer, your TV, your tablet, your laptop. I don't know what you're watching me on right now, but welcome back. It's me, it's Malcolm, and today, this might get me a lot of hate, but I hope I can just say what I have to say, and then we move on with our day, because this is going to be an interesting video, okay? And just so y'all know, I do have a different throw cover. It is a Hocus Pocus themed one from Spirit Halloween. So go to Spirit Halloween, get you a throw cover before they're all gone. It's very comfortable. It's more comfortable than I thought it would be. So go get yourself one. Not sponsored. Just want to do that because I love spooky season. Let's talk to ghosts, okay? This couch guy thing, it has reached over 50 million views on TikTok. It has spawned psychological debates. It spawned microaggressive readers, specialists reacting to this video. The body language guy on YouTube, he reacted to it because he got requested to do it so much, and even he was like, I can't really determine if it's cheating or not, but it is suspicious. We're gonna have to look at the video in real time with me, because I have to look at it again, because my brain is just fried. So yes, we were talking about couch guy, his girlfriend, this whole debacle. Also, I want to talk about private versus public when it comes to posting internet stuff, because a lot of people are trying to make the argument of, well, people shouldn't be commenting on their private lives, but then the other side as well, you posted it for a reason because you want people to see it, and therefore we are allowed to comment on it. So we're going to dive into that a little bit later. And then later on, I want to talk about my own personal story, because it kind of relates to this video and why I felt a weird vibe with it. I just want to get that out the way now that we're going to talk about all that stuff. But if you have not seen the video, I will play it in full speed for you. It's not going to have music because it'll be copyright claimed, because, you know, YouTube sucks. But I will play it for you without sound. I might put like my own personal music underneath so like it doesn't sound too quiet. So without further ado, here is the Couch Guy clip in full for you. Don't save your comments for the end. I know I usually don't say wait till the end to make your comments, but like, let's hold off. We only saw 20 something seconds of like this couple's 2-year, 1-year relationship. Not really sure how long they've been dating, but we're gonna get into that. So just keep those initial thoughts because I definitely had some, but I've kind of changed my opinions here and there once I like looked at some TikTok accounts, looked at some TikToks like reacting to it themselves. Yeah, so my brain is so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something a little bit different. I'm going to cut right here, and then when I come back, I will have the video pulled up on my screen, and I'll be like in a little corner on the left or right side, and we're going to watch it together, and we're going to try to break down, but not like break down body language or stuff like that. I'll just call out stuff that I have personally seen and stuff I may see in real time, because I think thinking out loud helps me like process things sometimes. So without further ado, we're gonna cut here and I'll be right back. So I'm back. I'm probably in the left or right corner right now. I have my own personal background music playing because I can't play any of that music because it's copyrighted. Most likely, it probably will be. I'm not going to do it. But we don't need the music anyway, it's not important. So let's watch this clip together. I will pause. I will try not to pause as much, but you've already seen the clip, so like I might pause a lot. So just be wary of that. So I haven't watched the whole thing in like a couple hours because I've like stayed up and watched a lot of theories and stuff like that. So let's just play the clip, and like when I see something weird, I'm gonna pause, talk about it. Okay? All right, here we go. So she went to go surprise her boyfriend at college. We'll get to that. So homeboy's walking in. She's got her backpack, her JanSport backpack. Everybody's still looking at the TV. Everybody's still looking at them. This is when he first realizes, like, hey, what are you doing here? You don't go to this school. I go to this school. And first of all, how come has like nobody's wearing shoes in here? I don't know about y'all, but I keep my shoes on because I don't trust floors for a lot of reasons. But yeah, nobody's got shoes on except her with their, what are those white Vans, white Chucks? I don't know what those are. So we got a guitar, we got homeboy with the black socks, the best friend of Robbie, I guess that's his name, Robbie. Got the best friend who was like, hey, brought your girlfriend here, it's a surprise. And so from this angle, this is why it's a little bit weird, right? So from this angle, I only see 2 girls. I know there's 3, just follow me. So the weird thing is, like, okay, I'm not gonna talk about it yet. I'll just keep playing. So, okay, he's leaning over. There's a 3rd girl. She's like all the way back there, leaned back a lot, which is weird. So let's keep playing. He gets up, awkwardly hugs, and he's just kind of like looking around, and that's a TikTok. So let's go back. We're gonna replay it again, and I'm gonna like pause and point out some things. Here we go. Like, I'm really about to point out some things, y'all. Here we go. So first of all, it looks like homeboy got a bag, so clearly he had a ruse that he had to go to the store and get something. He probably had to see, I'm not gonna cut here, so you're gonna hear me jumble a lot. He probably legit had to go get something from the store, so he used that as a ruse to go pick up homeboy's girlfriend. So What is that in her hand? Oh, that's a handle. Anyway. All right, so coming in. I will say it's kind of weird how he kind of like, I didn't notice that. Hold on, let's go back real quick. I just noticed that. Whoa. Hold on. Maybe I'm tripping. Is there anything on the floor? No, there's nothing on the floor. So if you look, he kind of extends to the left a little bit, which is interesting. So he kind of extends to the left, like covers the view real quick. Boyfriend sees her. That's okay. So what's in his hand right now is a Nintendo Switch controller, I believe, because if you look at the red and blue Joy-Cons, that's Nintendo Switch. So they're playing video games at this point. So, but then again, I was about to say they might be playing Mario Kart or something because like a party game. But I see all the controllers are on the table, so it looks like he's the only one playing, which is a little bit weird. But let's keep playing a little bit. Okay, let's go back. Hold on. This, where is it at? Where is it at? I can go frame by frame. Here we go. So frame by frame. Let's see. Hold on, let's go back. Let's see. Okay. So, play the clip forward a little bit. 1 second. Frame by frame. Okay. So from this angle, it looks like the girl next to Robbie, which is the boyfriend, looks like she's really close, which is kind of weird to me. So like go a little bit forward, keep going, do. All right, so he sees her. All right, let's keep playing. She leans back. He leans forward. Now, watch his hand. He's bent over. This is like the most awkward bent over laugh I've ever seen, because like if you try to sit like in the position he's sitting in with his legs to the left, and then he has to like bend, like bending that far forward, it's kind of like an awkward position, especially when you're reaching over your body. That's very weird. So let's keep playing. Magically, he has a phone in his hand. Where did that phone come from? Well, let's go back. So, as you can see, we're reversing. And if you look at Homegirl's lap, it's like a white line. It's like a little white line. You'll see it a little bit later in another TikTok, but I'm pointing this out myself because I saw it too. So you see like a purple thing she's holding, and then it's like a white thing on top. It looks like a phone case. Okay, that's gonna come into play a little bit later. So fast forward, he leans over. Now, according to Lauren, which is the girlfriend, she said that his phone was on his lap. So just want to go back real quick. But if you look at how far he reaches, well, let's see if I can go back a little bit more. Let's see. He reaches, it looks like he reaches across his left leg, which is past like where she said the phone was. So if you look at his arm, it's past the left leg, meaning the phone was to his left. The only person to his left is Homegirl. So play the video again, real time. He leans over, magically has a phone in his hand. And now, first of all, the purple thing she was holding she got rid of it. I guess she put it down or whatever. And like, you can't see it right now, but like his phone case is a little bit white. So keep playing. Go forward, go forward. And this right here threw me all the way off, okay? So, frame by frame, let's look. Boom. She's going in for a kiss. This is very important because this is what, to me, kind of like jumbled my brain. So look, he has his phone in his right hand at this point. So he's kind of like doing this with his hands. So like, imagine this is a phone. It's a Bath and Body Works top. Don't mind it. So he has his phone in his right hand, but he still has the left hand like in kind of like a "what are you doing here" kind of motion. So keep going. She looks like she's going in for a kiss, and then it looks like she's going in for the kiss, and then he swerves, and then give me a hug. Interesting. And like, his face is red, like red, by the way. Like, I'm just looking at it again. His face is red. And like, you have all his homeboys laughing like hyenas. Like, it's the funniest thing in the world. Don't know what's so funny, but okay. So, one more time. Let's go back. Let's see. Because the phone thing really seems to be the number one thing a lot of people are agreeing on. So let's look at the phone one more time, because the way he reached for it looks so awkward, dude. And it's just like, if somebody has your phone next to you, why not just turn your whole body and just grab it and then turn back? Instead of like leaning over, like you're leaning over, it's an awkward position, and then you grab your phone and then bring it back to your hand. Or you could put the Joy-Con down, because it was in his left hand, by the way. Put it down and literally just like put your hand down and grab your phone with your left hand. That seems like a very much more less awkward position than hunching all the way over and grabbing with, like, reaching over with the right hand. Like, even trying to do that, that feels weird. So let's go back. And here's the thing, from this angle, I don't know if y'all can see it, the white line is not there, meaning it's like, I can't really explain it. It looks like right here the phone is in view, so it must mean that, in theory, this is all in theory, by the way, in theory, the girl to Robbie's left, which is the boyfriend, just want to keep reminding people, probably had the phone in her hand. She looks up, she sees the girlfriend, she puts it on top of this purple, whatever it is, I think it's a jacket or a hoodie, puts it up, and then she leans back, and in that process, frame by frame, he leans over, boom, grabs the phone, and now she's scooting away. And then awkward hug. Okay. So, broke it down, and like this is how my brain was working when I was watching this video. So you're welcome. You went inside my mind. No cuts. So if I sounded really jumbled, this is how I usually talk when I try to explain things verbatim when I see it as it plays out. But I'm about to cut away now because I'm done here, and then we're gonna go on with the rest of the video because I have more. That video alone accumulated over 50 million views at this point on TikTok, which is a lot, like a lot. It's not a small number on TikTok, trust me. 50 million is a lot of people, a lot of different eyes looking at your relationship. A lot of people were like, hey girl, your man is cheating. And like, it's gotten to the point where she had to respond, and I think she responded to the phone comment. And as you can see here, she's just like, hey guys, like, it was on his lap, blah blah blah. And like, from what I saw, it was not on his lap. It was definitely in homegirl's like lap or whatever she was holding. But we were like, I don't know. But that was just one of the things that she was really defending the most. Like, oh my god, he had his phone. Like, oh my god, you guys are reaching, pretty much. And this led to then the boyfriend, Robbie, creating a TikTok specifically to address the people that were calling him out. And as you can see here, he didn't talk, so like, you don't need to listen to the music, but basically he was like, hey, like, I got you off of, what is it, I think he said berries and cream TikTok or whatever. He's like, I got you off of berries and cream TikTok, blah blah blah, and like, just be polite or whatever he said. And it's just like, me and my girlfriend are okay, thanks. And then the caption in the video, I don't think it's gonna show because I downloaded the video, but the caption was like, I love, and then he tags his girlfriend. He was like, I love my girlfriend, she's the best. It's giving very much I was forced to do this energy. I'm joking, obviously, but it was very awkward. And then he responded to a comment under that video, and it was about gaslighting. And oh boy, we all know about gaslighting. I've done gaslighting videos before, and as you can see here, he responded with like definitions of gaslighting, was trying to explain what gaslighting was, and trying to say we were gaslighting him. And I was just like, we weren't. But it was just so awkward. And he got like 18,000 followers off that because people really want to see if like he cheated or not, which is inconclusive. We're never gonna know unless like somebody like snitches on homeboy. We'll get to that, and we'll get to the whole like mythology or whatever you want to call about that whole thing, because I have words about that too. Now we're at the point where this kind of like branched off, and like Robbie's best friend made a TikTok just to address everything. He's also milking it. We'll get to that. Also, some of the girls on the couch responded with videos of their own on TikTok, all of which are gone because either their account got banned or they disabled their account, which is fishy. Also, Robbie and the girlfriend's Instagrams are both private right now. It started from one video, but it just spiraled into something that honestly I don't think it should have gone to. I do still find it interesting. I also want to point out this TikTok from Lauren, who's the girlfriend, who I think one of her most recent TikToks is where she asked her family about Robbie the boyfriend, and of course they're gonna give him glowing reviews. The family seems nice, so I'm not really gonna like bash them, but of course the family's gonna be nice. I mean, like, young love, come on now. So this is about to be a little bit clip heavy area because they can explain it better than I can, and I'm just gonna like show some clips here and there. But I did find like 3 TikTokers that had like different perspective on different things. So the first one I want to point out is, I think her name's Viller Valerie. I failed college. Don't judge me. She put psychology TikTok. She has like 500,000 followers. Like all of her videos are like analyzing videos and like putting like what the body language means. So of course I think it has the same music from the original TikTok, so I'm just gonna post it here while I talk if you want to pause and read what she has to say. Just like the body language that I didn't really get into myself when we were watching it together, just the body language in the room just felt so like weird and awkward, and like, I don't know, like I walked into a room and I've never had that kind of energy shift, because I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but I am very well liked like among my peers. Sometimes some people hate me. That whole energy shift, like, it resonated with me, and I just felt it through her phone screen that it was tense, and I was just like, ugh. That's what Valerie had to say about the video. If you had to pause to read, probably played it on a loop so you could keep reading as I talked. But yeah, this, like I said, this whole thing is so interesting to me, and I'm just like, you know. Now the next person I want to give acknowledge to, I think her name is Kim Castro. Doesn't really say anything underneath her bio except her Instagram name, but she really pointed out some stuff, and she's gonna talk about the phone thing, and I think it doesn't have music. Hopefully it doesn't have music, I can't remember, but I'm gonna play her clips sequentially, and here you go.
I'm invested. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Pause. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Rewind. You can see the phone in her hand right there. You can see the case right there. Boom. Leans forward. Give me my freaking phone. She's right here. Oh my God. There it is. The phone. It's open on the camera. Same case. So I'm here to close the case. I have my receipts. So I'm not attacking the girl. I'm just stating the facts from the video. Anyone against it or in the comments saying he's not cheating, you're reaching, y'all need to get a life. I'm convinced you're a couch boy and you made a fake account to comment that. This is couch boy slander, okay? People are asking why it's so bad that he has the phone. I didn't know having the phone was cheating. It's not having the phone. It's the way he secretly got it. It's just why so discreetly. It's just very, very sus. You know, why'd he lean over? Why was he hiding it? It's just weird. Why lie? Why so secretive? The guy just doesn't seem excited. More of a shock to, like, the friends kind of set him up. I know college people. I'm a college student. I just know. Okay, trust me. The vibe of the room was really weird. Like, everyone was kind of laughing. And then when he hugged her, he was like, you know, it's just weird. The girl beside him scoots back twice. The girl beside him also deleted her TikTok. Weird. I'm not saying he's cheating. I'm not saying, oh, this guy's cheating just because of this video. But there was something definitely going on. It's just weird. Maybe they're making fun of her. Worst case scenario, he is cheating. But the whole vibe is just weird. And then at the end, she grabs his face, like, and he's like, he dodges the kiss. Ugh, I just can't. This whole video, I can't.
Why does this entire group of friends sound so manipulative and condescending?
Yeah, honestly though, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody who's played into this. It's been really fun for us. We've been having a field day. It's been wonderful. You are currently putting money into both Lauren and I's pockets. Thank you. Much appreciated.
So I want to talk about that last TikTok that played, and that was two of the girls that were on the couch. And apparently, the video's gone, obviously. Apparently, these girls were asking for money to spill the tea on what really happened or what's really going on. And they said it was a joke at first, but apparently, I can't prove it because it's gone now. Apparently, I need to stop saying apparently. Supposedly, they put their real Venmo accounts or whatever payment system they were using or talking about to say, give us money and we'll talk about what really is going on. They really put their actual things. So I don't know if people actually sent them money to spill the tea, but if you sent money to get some tea on somebody else's relationship, kind of weird. But I get it. I'm not hating. I'm just saying it's a little weird. But yeah, just this is what I mean by I feel like some of the people involved in this are kind of milking this situation. And it kind of makes them look like douchebags a little bit. Because if I was getting caught up in something, like, I'm not saying the guy's cheating. I'm just saying, if I got caught up in something and the thing went viral, the last thing I want my friends to do is like go online and make jokes about how they want people to donate to them and give them money to spill the tea on me, I would feel some type of way about that. I would. Just saying. That's kind of fishy. And like I already said, as you can see here, like comment here that says Venmo where. You click on homegirl's account, it is banned due to violating terms of service or whatever she did. I think she has another account, and like I said, this is one of the girls that was on the couch. So I think they have a new account now, but I guess the damage is done. I don't know how many followers she had at that point or whatever. Like I said, y'all, this is a whole rabbit hole. I know this is a lot to follow. If you tried to follow it on TikTok or tried to follow these theories on TikTok, you probably be just as lost. But like, I'm trying to be comprehensive and keep the timeline in order as much as I can. But so far, we've had responses from the girlfriend and the boyfriend, and we've had a video from two of the girls on the couch asking for money to spill the tea. We haven't gotten to the best friend yet. I'm saving him for last for a specific reason. And we have another TikToker. Her name is Mandy Musings, or Mandy Hart, as you can see on the top. She came at the perspective of like someone that's been in this kind of situation where she's like, if you're gonna cover for somebody, you're just as bad as him, if not worse, because you are exploiting the situation for clout and financial gain.
If you're not already on Couch Guy TikTok, I suggest you scroll away before the algorithm finds you. But if you are, we need to talk about the friends that were in that room, because everybody's already addressed everything there is to address with Robbie, and more than I noticed too. So you guys got him covered. We all know he's cheating. Everybody knows. Millions of people know. Stop lying to us. The person I want to address the most, though, is his best friend. You know which guy that is, right? This guy. From your attitude in this video alone, I can tell you're the type of guy to give a friend an alibi. I can tell you're the type of guy that when the girlfriend starts doubting the friend and is pretty sure that he's cheating, you talk about how loyal your friend is and how much he loves her and how much he talks about her. We all know what the bro code is. Nobody takes this seriously at all because you are his friend, not her friend. This guy is riding this situation for clout so hard, it's like he's trying to get pregnant. And honorable mention to the girls on the couch who've since made TikToks who are being super cryptic and asking people for money to tell them the tea. If you guys know something about this poor girl being cheated on and you're exploiting that situation, you are almost worse than Robbie. I don't understand what the incentive is to fight so hard for this dude's relationship when he doesn't even like her enough to be loyal to her. What's wrong with all of you?
Like I said, if they are doing that and they know what's going on, if that is what's going on, that's kind of horrible. So that's what Miss Mandy Musings had to say about that. And like, I want to save my personal feelings last. So we're going to move on to this random TikToker that actually goes to college with Robbie and his friends, because Robbie goes to a different college than his girlfriend. Obviously, they're in a long distance relationship. So she called them celebrities, which is, I'm pretty sure she was joking, but like she took a lot of pictures with them. And it's just kind of like, oh my God, these guys are viral. I need to like take pictures with them. Unless these were already saved pictures, which is, I don't know. Here's her TikTok right here. She's like, oh my God, I went to school, or like I'm in school with this guy. And like his friends are so nice, blah blah blah. And then I think in the comments she was like, be nice to them because you don't know what's going on. And I'm just like, oh boy, like obviously you like them, so you're gonna defend them. I mean, like you're on the inside kind of, because you met them. So so the best friend I think is Jamie Ming Jin, and as you can see, he has like about 3,000 followers, but if you look at the TikToks on his page, when you look it up, he has like millions of views, but like not that many followers. From what I have seen from his TikTok, it seems like he only made the TikTok just to like have fun with the situation, and I think he realized that, hey, I could get clout from this.
When random people think they know more about you and your friends than you do.
So he kept like feeding stuff out, feeding videos out, even though he really didn't have to, because he was like the guy that brought in the girlfriend. Like he was that guy. What makes it so weird, and this is why I say clout is a hell of a drug, is because in the comments on one of his videos, he's like bragging about how he's milking this to get clout, and like people are like, dude, you only got 3,000 followers but you have millions of views. Something's not adding up. And also, you're like a side character, you're not even the main character. Like, they came for him really hard because him and the girls, it seems like the boyfriend and the girlfriend are the only ones not trying to milk this. They just want to be left alone, which I respect. But it seems like the best friend is milking it. The girls were milking it for a second, and then they got caught up as well. And it's just like, I hope your friends aren't opportunists like that, if that's who your friends are. Because if they are, you need some new friends. Here's the thing. Lauren goes to Purdue University, which is in Indiana. Homeboy Robbie goes to University of Virginia, the DMV. What's up? I've actually been to that campus. Beautiful campus, by the way. I went there for a dance competition. Didn't win, but I had a lot of fun. The drive sucked, though. It's like 4 hours away from me. I Google mapped how far these colleges are, and as you can see here, it's about a 10-hour drive. So I'm going to assume that Lauren did not drive to see her boyfriend. I'm going to assume she got a plane ticket, flew to see her boyfriend, and all that stuff. But here's my thing. The kiss, or like the lack thereof. I understand it was only like 2 months apart, according to the best friend. They've only been apart for 2 months in between the last time they saw each other and obviously the video, because he had to go back to college and she had to go back to college. So of course, summer break's over, they went back to school. I mean, it's school. But if I'm going to go 10 hours away from my college for like a weekend visit, I don't know how long she stayed there, by the way. I'm just saying, if it was like a day or two, I want to kiss. Like, you're not about to just like give me an awkward hug, like, and then I go viral for that? Oh no. No. That I did have an issue with, because it's just like, she grabbed around your neck. She obviously wanted to kiss you. It was right there. I mean, I don't know, man. But like, she literally took either a 10-hour drive or like a 1-2 hour flight to go see you for like a day or two and then go home or go back to school. You gotta give her a kiss. Like, give her a kiss, bro. Like, come on, bro. And what makes this trippy is, like I said, it seems like the friends were trying to like seize the opportunity off this, but like all of it flopped. I don't know if Couch Boy is going, or Couch Guy Robbie, I don't think he's going to be posting anything about anything else. I think he just kind of wants to be left alone. But what I did find interesting, and I brought up the Instagram earlier, is that both Instagrams are private. The reason being is that people started to comment while the Instagrams were public, was that Robbie was not liking any of his girlfriend's Instagram posts, but he was liking the Instagram posts of the girls from the couch. Now, of course, I can't verify that. I can't say that's true or not, but a lot of people were saying that in like multiple comments, like, hey, he didn't even like any of her Instagram posts, which is gigantic red flag if that is true. So I hope that's not, because I can't really fathom the thought of someone really being that blatant and not caring. But still, I don't know, man. Like I said, this rabbit hole that I went down, it was just so much. Like, so much information to process, right? One of the things that people were really trying to argue in the comments and everything was, there's no way like all these friends, guys and girls, would really cover up for one person to cheat. I'm going to say this right now. People, friend groups, they do that. Sorry, that's the truth. Not all friends groups do it. I'm not saying all friend groups do it, but it's been known that friend groups, when people be cheating, sometimes people just look to the side. Sometimes they don't care. sometimes I ignore it because it's just like, if it's not my relationship, doesn't affect me, I don't really care. Like, that's the mentality of some people sometimes, and that's just the honest truth. Now, when the best friend, and I don't know if I put the TikTok in this video, now when the best friend comes out and tries to defend his best friend, like, oh yeah, like Robbie wasn't cheating, like, man, everybody's like jumping to conclusions and stuff. The bro code has been activated. Like, also, you're a college bro, come on dude, you activated the bro code, it's fine, it's totally fine. You want to cover for your friend, because at this point, if he is caught cheating, all of y'all flop on y'all face, except Lauren. We stand Lauren. She didn't do anything wrong. People were saying she's naive, she's being dumb, and all this stuff. They're calling her names. I don't think that's cool, to be honest with you. I don't think that's cool. Like, we were all young and in love once, and we were all ignored the signs. We've all done it. So if this is her ignoring the signs kind of thing, and it just so happened to go viral, like, it would suck. She's very young, so if this is the case, she can definitely move on. I hope, like I said, I hope he's not cheating, because that would just, honestly, that would kind of break my heart a little bit for her, because she's literally going through all this, defending this man in the comments to death. And if he was cheating, if he is cheating, whoo, that would not be a pretty sight. I'm telling y'all right now, that would not be pretty. But yeah, the friend groups protecting each other when they're cheating and stuff, that's a thing. I mean, there's nothing really much else to say about it, except that is a thing that, you know, friends will lie for friends, be each other's alibis, things like that. It happens, especially in college. Oh, for sure that's happening. So I can't really put it past them to cover something up. And people were saying that they were laughing at Lauren when she came in. Looking at it again, I don't really see them laughing. I think it was more so like an excited laugh, like, ha ha! The more I watch it, the more opinions I have, and the more I flip-flop. But, like, I don't think they were laughing at her. But then again, if they were laughing at her, I just hope they weren't laughing at her. Just a little personal story about me, because I kind of do relate to this whole thing, because it sounds like a lot of people, I think the reason why this is going so viral is because a lot of people like myself have actually been in like this kind of situation where everybody knows what's going on around you and you're like the odd one out, right? So just a little personal story about me. It's fine. I've definitely moved past it. I've moved on. I've grown up from the situation, so I'm fine. But there was a situation where I was definitely being played and I did not know, and I was just so oblivious to all the signs, and I was just like so happy to be around this person, hang out with this person, do whatever. But like, Lord and behold, this person was lying behind my back. They were doing stuff with other people. Her friends knew what was going on, and like nobody told me, and like they were friendly to me. So like when I looked at that video and like people were like, oh well, like nobody's that heartless to defend one person in the friend group, and I'm like, yes they are, because I've experienced it. So many people experienced it. Somebody watching this video has probably experienced it, where they were just so like oblivious to everything, and they were just so happy to be around this one person that it turns out this one person didn't even want them and actually didn't like them at all. That happened to me. Like I said, I'm over it. It's really not that deep, but like I just could relate because I think she's 19, so she's very, very young. And I'm not like all in her business, but like it seems like if they were dating from high school till now, unless she went to college last year or whatever, if that's the case, they started long distance, which also doesn't make sense. So I'm under the assumption that they went to high school together, they started dating. At that point, they separated and went to different colleges, started a long distance relationship. Didn't really want to dig deep because, you know, it's not really relevant to the point. But my point is, it seems like when that long distance relationship started, or whatever this was, it seems like whenever long distance relationships start, when they started off close, it seems like when you break apart, like the energies just do not match anymore. So like when you're watching the video, she's so giddy, right? She's so giddy, she's so happy to be there, and like he's so like chilling, like, yo, what's going on? Like, that's his whole attitude, right? So I think also what's throwing people off is like their energy levels are not matching at all. And I looked through Lauren's old TikToks of him and her together, and a lot of people were like, well, he was happier back then. But when I looked at the TikToks from back then, from what I could find, he seems like he's always had like the same kind of energy, and she's always been like high energy. He's always been kind of like this low energy, and it's just kind of like, oh, well, if my girlfriend wants to do a TikTok, I'll do it kind of energy. Like, he really wasn't feeling it, except for like one or two that I saw. The mismatching energies definitely threw a lot of people off, like myself. So maybe he's always like this. But then again, there are all TikToks where he's with his best friend and he's smiling and he's laughing and he's just like having a good time. So he has the ability to be energetic. Maybe he just doesn't want to be energetic around her anymore, which can also be a thing. Like I said, once you go long distance, it seems like just things happen, and that's okay. Again, not saying he's cheating, or whatever. Not saying that. Just, I'm not saying that. I'm gonna give you one theory before I end this video, and I was thinking about it for real, and I was legit thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? What if it's this, but for obvious reasons they can't say it's this, or else they'll get in a lot of trouble. So just bear with me, right? So you got Nintendo, you got people looking at TVs like giggling and laughing. So one person playing video games, homegirl in a hoodie in a corner chilling. How come nobody has put it together that these kids were probably high? I know what you're thinking. That's just a ludicrous theory, but hear me out. A lot of colleges, a lot of universities have a zero tolerance policy for drugs and alcohol, right? So what if these kids got stoned and like homeboy was probably like high out of his mind and he was just like, oh, my girlfriend's here. I don't know. I'm just throwing a theory out there for y'all because I just haven't heard anybody talk about it, and I'm just thinking like, what if these kids were just like living their best life, and that's why they were just kind of like in the zone, to say. That's my theory I'm throwing out there. That one's just for fun. Like, they probably weren't. They probably don't even do that. They probably don't even care. Like, this whole thing was just so interesting to me. I wanted to talk about it, and you know, we're talking to Ghost, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk to Ghost. And it's just so interesting to me. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I want to see how this plays out, to be honest with you, but I'm not gonna check in every day. But like, if another viral video breaks out and it turns out he was cheating and it's confirmed, that's all I'm gonna say. Once again, it is Malcolm. That's me. Subscription button up here, to the videos over there for your own free time. Without further ado, I wish you well, I wish you good health, and I will see you again next time.